Luigi McLean, he's right here on the show today. And throughout the holidays, we've been in a position to make sure that we bring you some of the most enlightened people in our society who bring you joy by way of entertainment, not only secularly, but also in the church to you. And we also hope that we've made your Yuletide season one that will be a sight to behold, also one that will, of course, be etched in your memory. But today is also the birthday, 55 years of Sylvester Mensah. Mr. Sylvester Mensah is one of the aspirants of the NDC flag bearership race, and also former Chief Executive for the National Health Insurance Authority. Have a good one, sir. But in the meantime, for all of you watching us, wherever you're watching us from those regions where we had the referenda, please know that we're also here with you. Of course, we know that voters endorsed creation of 6 new regions across Ghana in a historic referenda. We'll take you live across these new regions for the very latest. All 6 of the proposed regions have met the constitutional threshold to become fully fledged, legally recognized regions. So that's a good thing about it. Ghana will now have, if you're now getting to know how many regions we have by way of schooling and education, we're now going to have 16 instead of the previous or the usual 10 that we're used to for the current generation. Ghana's new regions now, the new ones added to the existing ones, Savannah region, the Northeast region, the Bono East region, the Ahafo region, the Western North region, and Oti region. They add to Greater Accra region, the Eastern region, the Volta region, the Western region, the Central region, the Brownsville region. We also have the Northern region, and we have Upper East, Upper West region. And for Upper East region, one of my good friends is there. He's in Boko, and they're going to have their festival very soon. And the Boko Naba, of course, would also be one of the key people in there. And I have to say good morning to Dr. Asana, as well as my good friend who is a pharmacist, and Sally for Combat. Good morning to all of you. So as you're watching on your screens, a total of some 525,275 registered voters were expected to cast their ballots in the proposed Bono East area. At least 262,638 were told did that. Now, in all, 300,108 voters were expected to cast their ballot in the proposed Ahafo region. And at least 155,054 were expected to turn up to vote. At least we had some of the figures for you. 501,606 voters were expected to cast their ballots in the proposed Western North region, and at least well, we're told that some 250,000 of them turn up to vote. So at least 80% of that figure was achieved per the Constitution. So we have all of them there. And you can also see that for the OT region, we had all the other overwhelming ones as well. So the registered voters, they voted overwhelmingly in favor of the creation of the new regions in their respective areas. It was historic. But of course, for the very latest results, we'll go to the OT region, and the correspondent we put there was Maoli Yevuagbi. We also had Ivy Setoji and the rest of the team helping us do the discussions and also doing the report live. Complementing the whole team from the OT region was Fred Kwame Asari. And for the Western North region, we had Obrimpong Yao Ampofo, and we also had Natalia Kwanzaa. The two of them did marvelous job. Well, we also decided to deploy Ohimin Tewia Erastus Asari Donko for the Ahafo region and the other areas as well. So Precious some of us will be joining us for the latest. Look, it was a sight to behold in many of those areas, especially when you get to know what the sentiments were on the ground for some of them and what the reality has been. So please, we'll have some great discussions. So we'll be speaking to a Deputy Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Bosman Asari, on his assessment of the whole exercise. Also on the show, look, we have some great enlightenment for all of us. Today is a day where we have Stoneboy having his show, That will be at the Fantasy Dome, and I'm told that Shatta Wale also will be having an open air show at Manchagbona here in Accra. I hope it comes soon. Trying to get all that on my feet. When we get that, please, Shatta Wale with his Rain album, being real for all the things he has done. Stoneboy also representing my hood, a shy man. Look, we're all in there for it. What Chief Moomin and his team, you know, they're treating us with some poetry today. His Paemuka show takes off today, and he will be in the studio telling us more about the event. But Luigi McLean of Bononi fame, well, we brought you the song. He also has a new single, Amazing God. I've watched the video. It's beautiful, very solemn, and you know, takes the real heat out of you, makes you very somber, and also gets you to reflect. So please make sure that you stay with us. We'll also have a playback of Richard Kwejonyako's review of the year with the Central Regional Minister, Kwamina Duncan. So please, we'll have some great time. We'll wrap up with some great entertainment. And entertainment, as always, is brought to you by With Purified Water. For the next 3 hours, or let's say for the next 2 hours, 46 minutes, you can get interactive on Facebook. We have a regular page on Facebook, JoyNews on TV. We have a Twitter handle at JoyNews on TV. You can also be watching us live on YouTube, MyJoyOnline TV. We also stream on myjoyonline.com as well. Thanks for staying with us for a great ride. We'll have some great times. Let's bring you the latest news updates we have, but we'll be doing some dancing in the studio as well. Nora and her crew will be around. They're from Amsterdam. They'll be joining us for the show. Stay with us.